Honest off the cuff evaluations. Sorry for the hiatus, everybody. I know you've all been waiting for the next episode. We're going to do root beer. Root beer is one of my favorite soft drinks, and that's why we're doing root beer. Other drinks, maybe we'll get to them. So I've gotten 4 here. I bought a couple from local Polar, which is a local Massachusetts bottler, and also this Harmony Springs, which is in Ludlow, Mass. Shout out to Ludlow. Says right on the bottle, bottled in Ludlow, and that's near Springfield, Mass. It says established 1908. The Polar has been since 1882. And another one I got is A&W root beer. This says that it has aged vanilla in it, and this is since 1919. You can see a pattern here with the root beers. They've been around a long time. The last one I got is this Captain Eli's root beer. Now, each one of these root beers has something a little different. I'm not going to do any of the commercial ones like the mug or the barks because that's just not appropriate right now. I just want to say one thing before I continue, though, with these honest off-the-cuff evaluations. I now understand why they have editing and producers and directors and multiple takes. It makes a lot of sense when you watch a video, especially off the cuff like this, with very little preparation. I did read the labels on these, and I want to say I'm extremely impressed with Harmony Springs label because the ingredients is carbonated pure artisan spring water, pure cane sugar, and natural flavors. That's it. It also only has 24 grams of sugar compared to the Captain Eli's, which has 48 grams of sugar per 12-ounce bottle. That to me is impressive. The other sodas, the Polar and the A&W, both have high fructose corn syrup, caramel color, sodium benzoate, which is a preservative, natural and artificial flavors. The A&W has this Quilea extract. I don't know what that is. The Polar has just carbonated water, corn syrup, caramel color, natural and artificial flavors. Doesn't say the other ones. Captain Eli's boasts, now they have sodium. They boast water, cane sugar, caramel coloring, natural and artificial flavors, including wintergreen oil, anise, vanilla, spices, herbs, citric acid. That's pretty cool. All those different flavors, or at least they're telling you what they are. So the natural and artificial flavors in these two, we're not necessarily sure what they are, although we can assume there's some vanilla in this A&W. All right, enough with the boring details and the ingredients. You guys want to know what these taste like. We'll start with the Polar. This is going to stink because I've purchased these drinks. They aren't too expensive. This is only $1. It's going to stink because I don't drink a lot of soda, so some of these are probably going to I'll bring them into work maybe. Oh, and also frosty mug. Now, I know what you people are wondering out there. You're like, Sean, aren't you an adult male? Why aren't you drinking beer out of a frosty mug? And I would say, good point. But seriously, we're going to leave the beer tasting to the beer tasters because I'm not a beer drinker and I'm not going to taste beer. One of the things about a root beer that you always want to look for is the amount of foam. And this one has a slight amount of foam. Now I'm going to have to drink all that. I poured in too much. It's good. Tastes like root beer. It's, I don't know what to say. Tastes like root beer. It's got some fizz in it. Not a lot of fizz. It's definitely sweet. Per 8 fluid ounces has 110 Has 28 grams of sugar, 110 calories, which is more than the Harmony Springs, maybe less than the A&W and the Eli's. At least I get a good swig of it. All right. And one of these tests, this is also going to show the difference between the cane sugar root beers, natural root beers, and these artificial commercial corn syrup root beers. Now the A&W goes way back. I remember the A&W drive-ins when we were kids. Those used to be cool. But my favorite root beer as a kid was a root beer called Draft Barrelhead root beer. I don't think they make it anymore. I could find very little information about it on the internet. This definitely has a different taste than the Polar. Sweeter, I would say. More vanilla. You definitely can taste the vanilla. So when A&W root beer boasts aged vanilla, you can taste it. That is true. That is a strong vanilla taste. And before my glass gets too we're going to start with the Eli's next, which has, this is probably not a twist off cap. Hold on, people. I'm not strong enough or talented enough to do this with my eye or my teeth. Like I said, I don't drink. Oof, I just burped. This is a pop cap. I appreciate that. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to recap it. All right, Captain Eli, let's see what you got here. Same amount of foam as the others. Ooh, wow. Woo! That must be the anise. What did I say this had? Holy crap. Ooh, that's strong. Captain Eli's anise, vanilla, spices, and herbs. It's got an herbal taste. Wow. That's bizarre. It's very sweet. Herbal. That's all I can say. It's almost ruby. Wow. That is something else. If you like interesting, strong tasting root beer, that would be the root beer you're going to drink. So, Polar is more traditional. A&W's got the vanilla. Captain Eli's, wow, bite. This is the best I can say. All right, Harmony Springs from Ludlow, Mass. Let's see what you got. Look at that foam. That is the highest amount of foam so far of the 4 sodas that I've tried. I can cap it back on there. That's a twist-off cap. The only one that has the pop cap is this one. All right, I'm gonna let that foam. I can't let it settle too long. You guys are waiting to find out what this tastes like. Ooh, wow. That's also got a very bite to it. A better bite than the Captain Eli's. But that is not the kind of root beer I'm used to having. I've never really tried a root beer like that before. I wanted to say that this was going to be my favorite only because of the pure cane sugar and the fact that it's local and the fact that it's, but boy, that's got a bite to it that I've not had before. No salt in this either. And you all know how much I don't like salt. Well, so off the cuff is tough. All right. So, I've given you 4 different root beers, and I am gonna have to say that the Polar was probably my favorite in terms of traditional root beer taste. And the Harmony Springs is my favorite in terms of if you're looking for a soda pop that's not going to kill you right away, that's the one you want because there's no salt, very little sugar. And if you're looking for a bite, there's Captain Eli's and A&W with its vanilla and sugary taste. Too much for me. She gets fourth place, A&W. Sorry, A&W. So there it is, people. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great night. See you next time.